What happens if you wake an animal up early from hibernation? During hibernation, an animal's body temperature, heart rate, breathing, and other metabolic activities slow down significantly in order to conserve energy. While resources are scarce, hibernation allows animals like bears, chipmunks, and bats to use their stored energy much more slowly. For hibernating animals, an early wake-up call isn't just an inconvenience, it can be downright lethal. Waking up from hibernation requires a lot of energy, depleting reserves that are key to surviving the winter. It's not just bears that are in danger if they wake up from hibernation at the wrong time. In colder areas of North America, many bat species sleep through winters in caves, mines, and other large roosts known as hibernacula. In recent years, these populations have been devastated by a disease known as white nose syndrome, which is caused by the fungus Pseudogymnoascus destructans. The fungus itself isn't deadly to bats though. If they wake up too many times, it burns up all the fat they had stored from the winter. What are earthquake lights? Experts say that before an earthquake, the tension in the ground may break apart groups of negatively charged oxygen atoms. When this happens, those atoms rush to the surface. There, they form clusters that create a charged gas that sends off light. Additionally, the lights don't appear with every earthquake. In fact, they're quite rare. You may have learned that most earthquakes happen near fault lines, where two tectonic plates come together. That's true, but some earthquakes occur within a tectonic plate near a continental rift. Scientists found that 85% of earthquake lights were reported during earthquakes in these zones. How about the other 15%? They were during quakes in which two tectonic plates slid past each other rather than on top of or underneath each other. What is a water clock and how does it work? The oldest record of the device is from Egypt in the 14th century BCE. However, some experts believe the Babylonians taught the Egyptians how to build the clocks. The earliest water clocks came in two types, inflow and outflow. Both designs involved two large containers. One container was filled with liquid and suspended over the second one. Water dripped through a hole in the bottom of the filled container to the bottom one. On inflow water clocks, the bottom container was marked with the hours of the day. People could tell the time by how full the container became. For outflow clocks, it was just the opposite. The time was marked on the top container. To tell what hour it was, people looked at how much water had drained from the container. Water clocks quickly became popular in other parts of the world. As they spread, they also evolved. The ancient Greeks built many of these devices, as did the Romans. Both of these cultures made clocks that used gears and depended on water pressure. They also added bells to a sound at assigned times and other mechanical features that made the clocks much more complex. The Romans used these to set time limits for people speaking in court. When the water ran out, so did your time. Across ancient Asia, people built water clock towers. One built in China in 1088 CE was 30 feet tall.